Hi, everybody. This is a live broadcast that I've decided to make so that I can talk to a lot of you about what we are expecting about the Pi network. So before we proceed, I would like you to leave a comment saying, let me know where you are watching me from, and then we can proceed. All right. If you can hear me, just put in the comments. Let me know that you can hear me. Let me know that you can actually hear me perfectly well. Okay. I'll be turning my head around just because I have the screen over here that I'm going to be looking through things. I tried a broadcast earlier on just to answer some few questions from everybody because a lot of pioneers have been asking different questions. A lot of pioneers have been worried about, what the mainnet is all about, and a lot of people have questions, concerning their wallets, concerning their Pi phrases. A lot of people have lost their Pi phrases. A lot of people don't know what the next step is. And so many people as well, they're wondering what they could actually do when we eventually get into the mainnet. So this broadcast is actually for me to relate with all of you. And for those of you who are following me, I'm using this opportunity to say thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed to me, just simply hit the subscription button and follow my videos as I launch them, because I'll provide you with information that can actually help you through this journey of the Pi network. It's an exciting project, to be honest. I'll be very candid with you. It's an exciting project. A lot of people have been mining through the years. Some of us have been mining for the past 2.5 years. Some of us have been mining for the past a year and a half. So it's an exciting project, and it wouldn't be nice if so many people start losing interest. So many people start thinking that things are not happening for them. All right. So I see some of you. I see Stanley. Stanley, I see you. You said Stanley is from Nigeria. I see Stanley from Nigeria. I see Okoye Alonso. Okoye Alonso, you joined us from London as well. So Okoye, thank you for joining. There is a civilian general. Civilian general, thanks a lot for joining as well. Oh, Mohammed, I think Tamin, you are in the Telegram group. I think so. I think you're in the Telegram group. We sort of had a chit chat the other time, right? You're in the Telegram group. So I have come to realization that most people, a lot of people have more questions than they have solutions. All right. So I'll be using this opportunity to introduce some certain things that I see as issues for us. For instance, a lot of us don't even know the type of wallets that we have. That's why we're having these issues. All right. Just hang on, guys. There will be time for questions. I just want to explain some few things. And once I'm done with those explanations, I would start treating questions as they come. All right. You can share this video. You can invite people over. Let's have a chit chat and get some of these questions out of the way. Because if you believe it or not, the open mainnet is around the corner. And I know so many of you in the comment section, you're wondering if the open mainnet would actually happen. All right. So just hold on, guys. I'll be with you shortly. Let me just prepare what I need to the questions, because there's some bunch of questions that I have that I need to treat as well. So I'll be going through those questions one after the other. All right. So just hold on. All right, thank you for your patience. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the type of wallets that we have. All right. I don't know if you're familiar, but this is something that you should know. there are two types of wallets. One of the wallets is called the custodian wallet, and the other one is the non-custodial wallet. Now, the difference between the two is very simple. The custodian wallets are wallets that are being managed by the exchange or the network that you are involved with. All right. So, which simply means that if you lose your password or your passphrase, you can simply just ask for a reset of that password or your passphrase, and then you have it automatically reset for you by sending you the code either through your mobile phone or your email. But a non-custodian wallet simply means that you are solely in charge of your wallet. If you lose your passphrase, you cannot recover it from the network. It is totally impossible for the network to reset your passphrase or your password. So I've been getting these questions a whole lot of times, people asking me, can they reset it? Can they reset it? So the answer is this now. If you're watching this, this is the simple answer. You cannot reset your passphrase. It is totally impossible for the Pi network to reset your passphrase. So once you have lost your passphrase, you have lost that wallet. I usually tell people that the first thing you need to know is this. If you have set or created your wallet, the next thing you should do is simply activate the biometrics on your mobile phone. It's either you have the fingerprint biometrics on your mobile phone, or you have the Face ID on your mobile phone. Now, what that does for you is this. It helps you out. Once you are able to activate the biometrics, whenever you're logging into your wallet, it becomes seamless. It becomes easier for you to actually log into your wallet without having to copy your passphrase every time to repeat it. Copy your passphrase to key it in and then log into your wallet. So with the biometrics, it's a seamless one. You just log in. So it's quite easy, very simple. All right. Now, if you have not done so and you've lost your passphrase, it simply means that you have lost entrance into that wallet. Simply means that you have lost the key to that wallet. Another thing you should understand is the wallet itself belongs to you. So you do not share your passphrase with any other person. If somebody else has your passphrase, that person has entrance into your wallet. Whoever gets custody of your wallet can actually withdraw your entire pie. So you also have to be very, very careful. So when you get your passphrase, it is something that you should keep dear to you. Save it, keep it somewhere, record it somewhere, write it down, do whatever you need to do to safeguard your passphrase. It is just for you alone. So don't share your passphrase, don't send it to someone else. And if you have lost it, you've lost your wallet. Now, if you have actually migrated some of your Pi onto your wallet and also transferred it to the available balance, and then you lose your passphrase, it's a simple thing as well. The entire coin that you have migrated onto that wallet has been lost. It's just simple. So that's why I said you have to be very careful to understand how to deal with a non-custodial wallet. Okay, so I'm going to go to the comment section. I will try and see if I can pick some questions, all right, from everybody. I'm going to try and see if I can pick some questions from everybody. Then after that, I can now, go back again and start talking about the topics I have for today. So let me see. Is there any question? I see Bright. Bright says watching from Germany. Bright, thank you very much for joining this. That is Bright says, oh, Bright from Ghana as well. There's another Bright. He says from Ghana as well. All right, Civilian. I think Civilian has a question for us. Civilian said, I just want you to know that we actually appreciate and keep up the good work, and a lot of your videos actually make sense to me. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I actually enjoy talking to you guys. I actually enjoy making videos for you guys. So I would even appreciate it if you support me more by, simply by sharing the videos, asking people to subscribe to the channel, And there's this thing that YouTube is doing right now called the super thanks. So if you go below the video, you would see where it says super thanks. So you can actually send a super thank message for me or to me. So what that does is I get an alert that I have a priority message I need to respond immediately. I get a lot of comments, a lot of questions and all that below each of my videos. So that's why I decided to set up a Telegram channel. I didn't have a Telegram channel before, to be honest. So I decided to set up a Telegram channel where I could bring a lot of people in there, try to answer their questions, try to help them out however I can and as much as I can. All right. So whatever I produce on my videos, I try to, express it live as well when I speak to these people or when I speak to these people. So I really appreciate it. I thank you so much. That's very welcoming. There's another one here. Daniel, he said, my name is Daniel from Nigeria. I really need my KYC. Okay, Daniel, this is another major problem. The KYC is another major problem. And KYC, believe it or not, is one of the criteria that can actually take us from where we are to the mainnet. All right. Now, I don't know how far you've done your KYC. I don't know how far you've gone with your KYC. If you can state it in the comment section so that I can understand your question, because you just said you really need your KYC. You can apply for KYC right now. It's so easy. All you need to do is go to the Pi browser, click on the KYC button, and you're good to go. But if you have a different problem, a different challenge from what you sent to me right now, could you just please go to the comment section and type it in so I could see it clearly? All right. So the next person I have here, it says it's Friday. Friday says, oh, Friday is listening to me and watching me from Abuja. Friday, thanks a lot for watching from Abuja. I need questions so that I can actually attend to a lot of people who have questions about the Pi network. If you're struggling, if you're having challenges with the Pi network, let me have the questions in the comment section. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. Let me see how I can provide the little basic knowledge that I have about the network, the little basic knowledge that I have about the Pi coin and what the project is all about, so that you could actually be ready for the mainnet. Okay. Now I think I have another question. He said, I also want to ask, is there no way I can chat with you to get some information about other projects you always bring to the table? Oh, there's a whole lot of ways. That's why I decided to create the Telegram channel so that people could reach me. That's one. So if you can't reach me on the Telegram channel, I actually just mentioned earlier on that YouTube actually added what is known as the super thanks. It's always below my video. Once you see the super thanks, you can look for it. It's below my video where you have the thumbs up, like, and share. It's below the video. You see super thanks. All you need to do is send me a message through super thanks. It gets to me faster than all the comments. That's the simple truth. It was recently introduced to us and we were made known of that. So you can use that to get to me. You can use my Telegram channel to get to me. And my Telegram channel is actually private. I didn't make it open because I do not want spams. I do not want spammers to be there, because once you have a Telegram channel and you're doing crypto and all this, you tend to attract a lot of spammers. They come in and they start advertising. They start spamming the whole place, advertising a lot of BTC this, BTC that. And I'm not in the business of trying to give people wrong information. So I try to tidy up my little circle that I have. Hope you understand that. So it's not like I'm keeping anybody or everybody away, but that's what it is. So recently I went to the comment section and I started giving out the links to my Telegram channel. So if you can't find the link, I've given you another alternative. You can actually use the super thanks to get to me. Okay, let's see. There's another person here. This is Bright. Bright says, bro, good work every day. I watch your videos. Bright, thank you so much for watching the videos. I hope you get value from it. I hope you get entertained, and I hope you get the basic knowledge from those videos. I make my videos in a way that it can actually pass a basic information to you. I don't like going too technical. I don't like going too bogus on what I deliver on my videos. So that's why I sort of tune it down so that anybody can understand. Everybody can actually grab one or two things from the videos. So I also encourage that you watch the videos all through so that you could understand most of the things I say there. So thank you very much, Bright. And Also hope that you continue to support the channel, because without you guys, I won't be here. Without you guys, the channel will just go down. Do you understand? So just support the channel and let me know what you want. If you want me to answer questions by making more videos related to those questions you want to ask, feel free to send me a message through the channels I've just mentioned in the video. All right, I have another person here. I have so many comments, so I'll be taking them one after the other. This is Alsami Tuji. I don't know if I pronounced the name very well. Please do not crucify me. I said, sir, I have been queued to the automatic migration queue since 28/6/22, but up till now, my step 8 of the Mainnet checklist is in queue. Is this a problem or normal? My name is Isema, and I'm from Nigeria. All right, my brother, you are not alone in this kind of challenge. All right, a lot of people have queued up as well. I appreciate the fact that you use the phrase queue up. Okay, so many people think that it's a problem. It's not actually a problem. All right, I appreciate the fact that you understand that you're on queue. Okay, now the simple truth is, earlier on, some years back, there was some few hitches that the core team ran into when they were doing the KYC. When the KYC was initially introduced for Pi Network, it started with a company called Yoti. All right, if I was doing videos now, I would have written the name somewhere here, but then bear with me. This is a live program. I can't do any editing. This is not doctored. This is not edited. So just bear with me. So Pi Network contracted a company called Yoti, Y-O-T-I. Yoti does KYC for a lot of companies. All right. So they rolled out KYC for pioneers, and they tried 100,000 first. They tried the second 100,000, and everything was going smooth. But they now realized that it was getting more expensive to do the KYC through the company called Yoti. All right. Because Yoti was charging, I think Yoti was charging about $1, if I'm not wrong. All right. I might be wrong, but I think it's $1 for one person to verify the person on KYC. So when you send out 100,000 applicants from the Pi Network project, it means you're paying $100,000 to Yoti. So it became too expensive. By the time we now hit 8 million, 10 million people, 11 million people, 15 million people, it became cumbersome. So what happened was the core team had to slow down the KYC process and try and see if they can come up with their own app that could be valuable to us, that could help all pioneers carry out their KYC without paying so much. Hence, they developed the KYC that you see on your Pi browser. All right. So when they developed that, they had to disengage from Yoti. So that pause that they made in order to get their own KYC done established the queue that is happening right now. So a lot of people were queued up waiting for the KYC. So immediately they finished their own KYC app. They rolled it out, but in order for you to also correct errors from people who are using the platform, people who are submitting KYC and requesting for that, they had to do it in batches. And then they flooded it in batches and then went down to do regions. All right. So they were kind of taking turns per region, and each region they were allocating slots. That's why sometimes when you go to your KYC and click on it, it tells you, oh, sorry, there's no more slots available here. That was what was going on. They were trying to take the slots, they were trying to take people in just bit by bit so that they'll be able to curtail the errors that their own app will be showing up. Hope you understand. So that's why we have a lot of backlog. We have a lot of people who are in queue, a lot of people who have submitted KYC 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, 6 months ago. They're all queued up. It's not like the system is not seeing it. They're all queued up. Now, the recent events from the recent people that have been sending theirs as well has caused another backlog. What this means is this. Some people uploaded documents for the KYC, and those documents are not government valid documents. I think in Nigeria, NIN, right? A lot of people use the paper type NIN to upload. That caused a little bit of delay for their own process, because the paper type NIN is not recognized. Is the card type that is recognized, the driver's license, the international passport, any valid government issued documents. All right. So once these issues started coming up, the KYC started slowing down because a lot of people were just uploading anything they see. So there are two types of verification for KYC. First of all, the automated verification goes on. Once that automated verification goes on, it sends it again to validators, which is the human validators. So these human validators click on their mobile phones, they see your documents, they assess it and see if these documents are actually original, if they're actually real. And once they confirm that these documents are real, they're original, and they're acceptable, they click on another button to OK it, and that's it. All right. If they cannot OK you through that human validation, they return it back to the automatic one. It goes on through the. So there's a whole lot of process. The wheel is just going round and round, and all this is something that we need to sort out before we hit the what's it called, the open mainnet. Not that KYC will not continue after the open mainnet. KYC will definitely continue after the open mainnet. That's what people don't understand. But there's a particular figure of people, a particular number of pioneers that the core team is expecting to have done their KYC before the open mainnet. And if we don't hit that figure, I'm sorry, we can't get into open mainnet. It's as easy as that. It's as simple as that. I will explain why this is. If you need me to, I will explain it. But let's move on with the questions. I think is it Tuja? I hope I mentioned your name correctly. Please forgive me if I didn't. If you have another question, just leave it in the comment section. I'll get to it. The next question I have is coming from Sullivan General. Sullivan General, I think you're on my Telegram. I think so. Sullivan General says, same here. I also have the issue of KYC. I've requested for it. I haven't got any opportunity to do KYC. Still telling me that any slots, no slot at the moment. I think that's what you mean. It's the same thing I just explained, right? So I won't repeat myself, but I've explained it. I tried to break it down in a basic form that we all can understand. This is what is going on. There's a whole lot of backlog, all right? Everything is coming up in phases. There's a whole lot to the network. So that's why I decided to start doing this live stream so I can be picking the questions one after the other, because both the videos I'm making and the Telegram channel can't actually deal with all these questions. All right, so that's why I'm asking for your support so that I can be able to provide all this answers to most of these questions, and a lot of people will have a little bit of respite if they're having challenges. So if you're just joining the program, please just leave your name in the comment section, your name and your location, so I can know where you're seeing me from. Just leave your location. Let me know where you're seeing me from. I get excited when I see people, when I know that there are people from different parts of the world, here. They're all pioneers, and even those that are not pioneers, you're welcome. Let's discuss Pi. Let's try to see how we can get answers to some questions, all right? So I'll move on to the next one. I think this is from Emmanuel. It says, Emmanuel Ade, when are we really hoping to get open mainnet? This is a $1 million question, all right? When are we hoping to really get onto open mainnet? The answer is simple. The answer is easy. The core team had, in several cases, put out the answers for us to see, but we have a lot of anticipation for the open mainnet that we tend to deny ourselves the truth when this open mainnet will actually come. Okay, there's some, I think a year ago or thereabouts, I made a video where I actually did a calculation to get us to the price of Pi. And when I did that calculation, I arrived at 314. I made a video and I pushed it out to everybody to watch. And I also started the hashtag 314, where I said, okay, let's promote this 314. I think $314 can actually work. So when I started that video and started promoting the 314, the next thing I saw, there was 314,519 or something that came up as GVC or so. And I don't know how they got their calculation, but at my own standpoint, I get calculations of different variations of the price that could come up, because I believe there's a price, then there will be the price, then there will be the value. We have to understand that Pi will come with a price and a value. So people should understand that. So when you ask the open mainnet, is a big chapter. All right. The KYC is one of the biggest criteria for us to get onto the mainnet. I don't know when the mainnet will launch. The core team, I presume, doesn't even have a clue. They have a clue, don't get me wrong, but they're not saying that they know actually the best time to launch the mainnet. But the clues they've given to us is this, or are this: KYC has to be done. One clue. Second clue is it is not proper to have less people who have KYC'd and then the open mainnet hits. It's not proper. All right. The reason is simple. Pi Network started with barter system. So we are already now, if you watch the internet, go on Twitter and some other social media, you find people actually transacting. Exchanges are going on. People are actually buying stuff with Pi, paying with Pi and all that. So the barter system is clear. The barter system is already happening. So that is no doubt. All right. Now, for us to get into open mainnet, it means we are opening the blockchain for a connection from the outside world, which is other cryptocurrencies, to connect. Now, if you open the mainnet right now and other cryptocurrencies connect, and the only people they can transact with are the people who have carried out their KYC. Follow me here. Let's do small maths, just a little bit of maths. If you connect the outside world to the open, to the blockchain through the open mainnet, and the only people they can exchange, transact, sell, buy, trade are the only ones that have done their KYC. Next question. How many people are perceived to be active miners on the Pi network? Above 45 million, right? Within the 45 million, how many of them have properly submitted their KYC, gotten it approved, and they have migrated some Pi or their Pi into the wallet? That's the big question. So for me, or what the Pi core team has given us as a hint is, if out of 45 million people, or above 45 million people, you have I'm just giving an example. It's not a quote for you to quote outside, but just an example for the purpose of this question and this video. If you have probably 3.5 or 5 million people that have KYC'd, that number is not enough to challenge the kind of number that is out there with other cryptocurrencies in terms of trading, selling, buying, transacting. Not barter now. I'm talking about hooking up with other cryptocurrencies and exchange with them. It won't be enough. So that's why they need a lot of us, a lot of pioneers to actually KYC, submit, get approved, and have the KYC done. Once you have your KYC done, you check your wallet, make sure you have something migrated to your wallet. If you find anything migrated to your wallet, then you manually migrate it to available balance. That's another technical part that most people don't do. You have to manually migrate your coin to available wallet, all right, so that you can now spend it. So do you understand now? So that sort of gives you a clue on answer to the question that you asked. It's a broad one, so if I start dealing with it right now, I'm trying to break it down in the basic form that I can. So if I continue dealing with it, we might spend another 3-4 hours talking about it. So let's move on to the next one. I think this is Mamedis Libanio. Please, if I didn't pronounce your name properly, don't crucify me. I tried. Okay, yeah, you wrote this in some funny language that I can't understand. I don't know what this is, so I can't read it out, and I can't respond to this question. If it is a question, I don't know if it's a comment. So what I would suggest is, if you're listening to me, just copy what you've written here and translate it on the internet and just put it back so I can see it. Okay. Okay. Next person, I think. Oh, yeah. Friday says if. Okay. So we'll move on from there. I have Asmani. Okay. He's saying thank you, I think, for what I've said before. So now I have the next person here. I think he said that my available balance migrated over automatically. I think you need to check your wallet again to see if The automatic migration you're talking about is actually onto your available balance. All right. I really think you should check it again. That is a Chris Lassie, please check it again to see if it is actually migrated to your available balance. Migrating Pi coins onto the wallet is automatic, but migrating it from the wallet to available balance is manual. So if yours migrated automatically, I don't know. So just check, all right? Just check. All right, Emmanuel Ade, what did you see? You say you are the best boss. Good, God bless. Oh, thank you very much, Emmanuel. Thanks a lot. That means a lot to me. I appreciate. That means a whole lot to me. I appreciate. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead again, from what I was talking earlier and say, and let's look at this question. What type of wallet is the Pi network using? Remember, I've defined for you the custodian wallet and the non-custodian wallet. So the question now is, what type of wallet is the Pi network using? Pi network is using just one wallet, which is the non-custodian wallet. And the funny thing is that before they went into adopting the non-custodian wallet, they actually asked pioneers. So it's not a fault of theirs, or it's not a decision that they solely took. They sent messages out to a whole lot of pioneers, a whole lot of us, asking us, do you guys, would you prefer the custodian wallet or would you prefer the non-custodian wallet? And at the time, I made a video to even explain what the difference is or what the differences are, so that people could be careful when they answer. People could know exactly what they want to answer. Do you get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, majority of everybody, all the pioneers that got into that action, all suggested the non-custodial wallet. So to answer this question is very simple. We're actually using the non-custodial wallet. So I repeat again, since we are using the non-custodial wallet, it means that you have the sole custody of your wallet. Lose the passphrase, you can't recover it. It is totally impossible. The network can't help you. There's no reset button. There is no, ask for the password all over again. It's not there. And it's not going to be there. They can't even create it. It's not going to be there in the next 6 months, 1 year, 3 years. It's a non-custodian wallet. So try and understand that, guys. So if you have created a wallet, if you own a wallet, please safeguard it. I've done several videos asking and begging people to safeguard your passphrase. It is very important. And I also know that a whole lot of people have also lost the password to their mining app. But that's a video for another day, So unless I see the question here, then we can answer it. But you guys need to really safeguard it. All right. Now, this question is, what happens if I lose my wallet passphrase? That's a very interesting question. What happens? What do I do? What do I do? Do you understand? So I will explain it in 2 ways. There are 2 categories of people to this question. The first category is simple. If you belong in this category I'm about to explain, you should understand what to do next. All right. The first thing first is this. The first category of people are those people that have migrated some sort of coin to their wallet and then they lose the passphrase. That's the first category of people. So if you belong in this category of pioneers who have migrated some sort of coin, some part of their Pi coin onto the wallet, and then they lose their passphrase. The bitter truth is this: since you cannot retrieve your passphrase or recreate or request it again from the core team, the bitter truth is you have to delete that wallet, recreate the wallet. Now, once you delete and recreate the wallet, unfortunately, you will lose the entire coins in that wallet. That's the first set of people. All right. Now, let me pause this. Once you are able to recreate your wallet to get new passphrase, which means you've lost the other one or you've lost access to it, you have to reconnect the new wallet to the blockchain. So you go back to your mainnet checklist and look at where you connected your wallet. You have to delete the old one, reconnect the new one. Once you reconnect the new one, the reason why you have to do this, which is very important, I need you guys to listen, is very important. The reason why you have to do this is simply because once the phase for another migration comes, they won't have to migrate your coin to the old one that you've lost the passphrase. So the new migration will migrate your coins onto the new wallet. So you have to delete, replace. Hope you get. Now, the second type of people are people who have lost their passphrase, but they've not migrated any coin yet. Now, those kind of people are people who, number one, probably they decided to stop mining for some reason and they came back to the network because now Pi Network is all over the world. Pi Network is all over social media, Twitter, and all that. So they've had something good about Pi Network, so they're back now. Those kind of people, they probably haven't migrated any coin to their wallets. That's the second type of people. Now, if you fall in this category of people who have not migrated any sort of coin, any amount of coin to the wallet, you're good to go. Delete again, create a new wallet, get your new passphrase, save it, safeguard it, delete the old wallet, connect the new wallet. You get what I'm saying? Follow the checklist, but you will not lose any Pi because you have not migrated anything to the mainnet. So that's how it works. All right. Now, before I continue, I think I have some few more questions. Before I continue to those questions, I think I have some comments. Let's see if we can trash out some comments. I can't remember where I stopped. The whole thing is so much. Okay, let me see. Just bear with me, guys. Let me see. Okay. All right. Yeah, I found it. He says here that I think this is Civilian General. I like your name. Civilian General. He says, you are indeed a brother. Say it again. I appreciate every video you drove and every knowledge you have passed across. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. That's why we're here. And that's why we keep asking, or I keep asking that you support the channel so that I can provide you with a whole lot more. All right. The next person here is Ronnie Johnson. Ronnie Johnson said, I'm running from Costa Rica and it's been some time. I've been trying to verify my phone number and no response on that. How it will affect. Okay. This is another some sort of challenge a lot of people go through, how to verify their phone numbers. It's kind of easy. It's very easy. I'll break it down in the basic form. Okay. So just listen, Ronnie, just listen. This is what you're going to do. You see, when you click on verify phone number, there is a default SMS number and a default message that is sent to that SMS number. It's default. When you click on it, it just asks you to send the SMS. Once you click on that button, the button opens your SMS box with the number on it and the message. Don't touch it. Then you click on send, it goes to the number directly. That's how it's designed to be. But in the case, which is this challenge you've mentioned, in the case where you can't send SMS or send any form of message to, the same way I've just explained, this is how you're going to do it or supposed to do it. You have to do it manually. And what do I mean? Copy the message. Don't change the message. Copy the message. Copy the number. Select another country because the SMS you're sending might be probably to one of the numbers in the UK. But if you look at your phone where you did the verification, you will find they have other regions. So select one of the other regions, paste the message again, and send back. That's it. So if it doesn't work for, let's say, Europe, for instance, it might work for Asia. It doesn't matter where you are. What matters is where you're sending it to. So if the number you're sending to is the number in Europe and it's not working, then try and select the number from any other region. It's going to go. That's the answer to your question. So Ronnie, I hope that treated the question. The next one I have here is from Chris Lacey. Chris says, could I have link to the Telegram group, please, bro? Okay, yeah, you can have link to the Telegram group. Okay, I think I don't know if I'm allowed by YouTube to actually drop the external link here, but what will happen is that drop me a message below this video once we're done from this live stream. Drop me a message and I'll send you the Telegram link. All right, I'll send the Telegram link. Just drop a message below this video. I'll send the Telegram link. What's it called? The next one we have here is from Civilian General. Civilian General says, I actually prefer the non-custodian wallet. I think it's better for you to be in position of your asset. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Totally, I agree with you. I prefer it as well, you know. So you're in control of your wallet. Nobody is taking that away from you. There is no reason for them to take it away from you. So I agree with the custodian wallet. Yes, of course. I agree with that. JV say you look like the coach of Usain Bolt. I can't run to save my life, so I can't train Usain Bolt. So I look like the coach. I've not seen the coach before, so if you have a picture, just let me see it. If you join the Telegram group, can you send me the picture of the guy? Let me see if I look like him. Okay. Thanks everybody for joining, and thanks for the comments. Chris Lacey again, he said, I've saved my passphrase and now use my fingerprint to access rather than using passphrase anytime. Exactly my point. So that's, you see, that's a simple thing I was saying. Once you have created the wallet, save your passphrase, activate your fingerprint or the face ID. It saves you a whole lot of problems, a whole lot of issues. And anytime you need your passphrase, even if you have forgotten where you saved it, you need it, as long as you can open your wallet, just go to settings, click on settings, you see where it says show passphrase. Click on it, it shows you your passphrase all over again. You copy it, you paste it somewhere else. So you have control over it as long as you can activate a biometric identifier to it. All right. So well done, Chris. All right, the next one here is from Julius. Okay, he said, my KYC still pending since 2 years. What can I do to pass it? I've explained this. I've explained it earlier in this live stream. So, I mean, we're 42 minutes down the line. I think what will happen is that once I finish or end this live stream, I would just ask you to go back to the video and watch it. After the live stream, this whole live stream will become a video. So you can actually go back to the video and watch, and take your time to just watch and listen to what I explain. I usually say in my videos that people should take their time to listen to what I'm explaining. It's not just rushing through the video. That's why in my videos I do not ask, oh, you have to watch all through to the end. I don't ask that because I'm providing you with the basic information, basic knowledge about it. So I expect that you flow with it. I expect that you calm down, relax, and watch through it. Okay, I don't have to force you to watch through it. All right, but it would be nice if you watch through it. Okay, so that's the whole idea. All right, so let me see. That's Julius. I initially just wanted this to be like an hour program. We're already 45 minutes down. So let me take some few questions more. If you have more questions that you need me to work on, let's just have it. I'll put it on the screen. At least everybody can see the question and I read it out. He said, okay, excellent, great, thank you. I will try that way. Okay, fantastic, Ronnie Johnson, fantastic. Just try that way and let's see how it works. All right. Now, Chris is back. So basic knowledge spelled at bottom of screen for Telegram group. Is this a misspelling, bro? I don't understand. Basic knowledge spelled at the bottom of the Telegram group? No. Yeah, the Telegram group I have is actually okay. You know what? While we're at this, let me see if I can find the link to the Telegram group on my system, and then I'll just paste it in the comment section. Just hold on. Let me see if I can just log in and have that sorted out. All right. So while that is loading, let's continue. So Chris says, okay, thank you. So thank you, Chris. Emmanuel Ade says, Emmanuel, what do you have for me? Said, this is my first time watching your program. You are really a basic knowledge teacher. I like to break things to the barest. All right. Hence the name of my channel, Basic Knowledge. I like to provide you with the basic information so that you'll be able to understand. Because what I believe is if you have basic knowledge to anything, I think you'll be able to do whatever you need to do. All right. Just all you require is just basic knowledge to anything. All right. So that's it. So I'm going back again to let's continue with some of the teachings I have today. Some of the teachings I have today. Let's continue with that. Um, I have one here right now. Manuel, so I think you've heard what I said, okay? Which you should I think you should look into. Okay, what should I do if I cannot recover my passphrase? What should I do if I cannot recover my passphrase? This is a very good one, all right? So if you can't recover your passphrase, I said it earlier in the video, if you can't recover your passphrase, it's because you are using a custodian wallet. So because you're using it can't it's totally impossible. So the only thing I suggest you do is just simply go and create a new wallet. Just simply go and create a new wallet. Don't even waste your time trying to see if you can recover it. If there's anything you can do, you can't recover it. Just forget it. You can't recover it. All right. So I think I'm rounding up to the end of this program. So that's why I'm saying everybody thank you for. But I can take more questions if you have. I think there's more comments here. Okay, I can take more questions if you have it. It says thank you, Chris. Hi, thank you, Libanio. Thank you. Um, there is this video that you posted on how to make $10 per hour. Is it really a bomb? Yeah, you see, when I post such videos about how you can make $10 or $15 or $8 or thereabouts, these are all cryptocurrency projects that are springing up here and there. Do you understand? That is why in my videos I usually say do your own research. I'm not going to ask you to dump all your money in there or invest heavily into it. No, I'm not going to say that to you. But I'm just going to bring you a little bit of basic knowledge to what other options you have or you may have that you can just try to see if you can invest one or two things into it. I don't give financial advice. I don't provide financial advice either. So that answers the question you just asked now. All right. I've tried it. I made some money out of it. And some of these projects, when I make money out of it that way, I just pull out again. I've gotten a lot of these projects, and the basic thing is that most of these companies as well also approach me to say, okay, yeah, we have this project. Can you help us look into it and then make a video about it? So what I do is sometimes I sort of use my money, my time to go through these projects, and if I see that they don't work, I refuse doing a video for them or doing any work with them. But if it works and I've tried it, I've made some money, I say, okay, you know what? Yeah, I can actually tell my subscribers, hey, you guys should just try this or do your own research. Don't take my word for it because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just making videos for entertainment purposes to let you know what I've tried, what sort of way I have done one or two things to make money from it. So that's it. All right. So that answers your question, right? I think that does it. Okay. So thank you guys for actually tuning up. I'm going to have a live stream like this again. I think maybe in the daytime tomorrow between 11 and thereabouts, so I can actually have more people ask questions. If you have questions you need to ask, put them in the comment section, or you use the super thanks button. You can send me messages. The super thanks works like magic. When you send it, I will actually get an alert on my phone, telling me that I have a priority message. So I'll be able to interact with you one-on-one immediately. I've also had people who ask if they can actually call through to me or chat with me on WhatsApp immediately. Yeah, you can do that actually, but I don't give my numbers away. I don't encourage that unless the person actually wants us to have a one-on-one face. So I've had a lot of people come on to have a one-on-one face with me. Sometimes what I ask them to do is I say, okay, you know what, go through the super tanks, and then once I get the message from super tanks, I can hit you up and then we'll do a one-on-one. All right. So thank you guys for actually being here with me. Thank you guys for taking the pain to listen to my boring stories. And I think we're going to do this again tomorrow. We're going to do this again in the morning time, my time, morning time, and then we'll take it from there. So until then, keep mining.